Hello, good morning. Just trying to see. What happened here? Okay, there we go. So does everybody see me okay? If I, oh, that's not gonna work. Can you see me if I come onto the ground? Like flat on the ground? Just let me know, okay? Actually, I think I better, let me see. I think I better put this higher. You cannot see me? Okay. Table, what table? Oh, okay, this table. All right, give me a second. Nope, that's not good. Where's the mat? Shoot. Sorry, it's always a little bit of a challenge trying to get this to work. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now you can't see the mat though. Okay, let me move this back. That should be good, right? Can't see the ground still? Still no? Really? Okay, let's see, where's the camera? Morning, Laura. How's that? Perfect, okay. We are going to start. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Laura. Okay, we'll start in like 1 minute. We'll start in 1 minute, okay? Now let's hope that that doesn't. Just give me 1 more second. No, that's not gonna work. Okay. All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and start. Thank you everybody for coming. So let's begin, seated, tall and straight. Close the eyes and just bring the focus inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything you need is already within. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to bring divine attention to the self. Imagine you want to make the sound reach the end of the universe. everywhere. Be happy and free from suffering. And enjoy this practice through our senses. I'll chant the mantra for purification once. If you know it, you can chant it along. And what it does is it purifies the space, the grounds, and all the psychic channels within. Om pavitraha pavitra va sawa vashtanga topi va yaha smarit pandrikaksham sabahya bihantraha suchihi. Let's come to standing. So let's just stand with the hands first in Anjali Mudra, with an intention of offering up the practice as something higher and greater than just the satisfaction of our own desires and needs. Do the practice because it must be done as a spiritual discipline and to benefit all beings. So now let's raise the arms over the head for charging breath, the feet about 10 inches apart, the palms facing in. As I count to 8, you're imagining you're bringing Earth's energy right up through the body, right to the fingertips, holding a breath and the attention at the fingertips for count to 6. On the exhales, as I count to 8, you just allow the breath to go all the way back down to the feet and imagine the whole body being flushed with a charge. Inhale, bring the energy up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding the breath at the fingertips, all the attention there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the energy up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Retain the breath at the fingertips. 4, 5, 6. Exhale all the way back down. Steady stream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale last time. Bring the energy all the way up through the body. Holding all the attention and the breath at the fingertips. Exhale, feel the whole body being charged as the breath moves all the way back down. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the arms down now, and we'll begin with some exercises just to purify the body. Generate some heat and just do the practice with enthusiasm. So we're starting off by just taking our hands to the knees. So I'll just do it sideways so you can see. And this is Kapalabhati. So imagine just throwing the belly button against the spine. Just like that. So one exhale per second, and just don't worry about the inhale. Concentrate mostly on the exhale. So let's start standing tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower down. Bring the hands onto the knees, and then start. Exhale completely. Hold the breath out for 3 seconds. And coming back up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax, let the breath out. Deep breath in again. And then exhale as you go back down, feel the navel coming towards the spine, and again begin. Exhale completely, just hold the breath out and stay there for about 3 seconds. Exhale, come up. Or come up. So let's continue. Raise your arms up on an inhale. Exhale down. In, out. In, out. In, out. Up, down. Down, up, down, up, down. Inhale right up, down, exhale. retract. Good. Now arm swings. Conclude. Bring your arms across the chest. Squeeze tight. Exhale back, and then alternate across each time. Breathe out as you throw the arms back. Good. So from here, take the fingertips together. Bring the thumbs to the lips as you inhale. Imagine you're sucking the breath up through a straw. Then hold the breath, bring the pinky onto the chest, tuck the chin in, the forehead down. Exhale, release. Inhale again. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath, pinkies to the chest. Throat lock. Engage muscles of root. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Relax the root muscles. Inhale. Tighten the root muscles as you bring the pinkies to the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Relax. Release. Inhale. Hold. Relax. Last time. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Bring the arms up over the head. Throw the body down on the exhale. Last one. Stay down, stay hanging down. Allow the body to stop shaking. Place the hands onto the ground. Lift the heels, come into a squat. Lower the seat. As you inhale, you're going to raise the seat up. Exhale. Drop it back down. Keep the heels lifted. Arms straight. Continue. And last one. And lift the seat again. Lower the heels and roll your way up. Normal squats. Now inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, come all the way down. If you can't come all the way down because of your knees, just come as far as you can. Reach the arms up and go. Two more. And back up. Take the arms out to the side, elbows height to the shoulders, and twist. Breathe out as you twist from side to side. And conclude. Good. So for this one, we're doing a 4-part squat. It looks like this. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. So again, just go only as far as you feel comfortable. If that's too much, you can do this exercise again, the frog one, where you go the reverse squat. Okay, so let's begin. Last one. Good. Do it sideways so you can see. Extend the arms out. This is the exhale. Inhale. Circle the arms around. Exhale. Retract and just bounce the arms back out. Okay? Same one, but the arms start at the side, so you're doing a quarter, circle and a quarter this time. Drop the arms down immediately, begin again. And relax. Side bends. Inhale, raise the left arm up. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale, back up. And bring the other arm up at the same time. Exhale to the other side. Okay, continue. Last one on each side and back down. Same exercise, but this time we're holding as we bend. So we inhale the left arm up, hold the breath as we lean for about 2 or 3 seconds, exhale back down. Two more on each side. Good. We're going to come onto the hands and knees now. Cat-cows. So as you inhale, arch the back, exhale, round the back, and continue. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, stretch the belly skin. Exhale, stretch the back skin. Inhale, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Come back into child's pose for a moment. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. So inhale, we're going to come up into a high cat. Exhale, drop the hips between your hands, chest forward, chin forward. Inhale, back into high cat. Exhale, seat back on the heels. That's inhale. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, high cat. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, high cat. Exhale, cobra. Shoulders back, chest forward. Inhale, high cat. Exhale, seat on the heels. And continue, same rhythm. Really round the back on the high cat. Exhale, push the chest way forward away from the seat on the cobra. Make the movements fluid. 2 more. Last time, inhale. Exhale, cobra. Inhale, high cat. Exhale, down, child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Next one, we're going to glide through between our arms, coming into cobra, hold the cobra for about 3 seconds, exhale back into child's pose. So it looks like this. Inhale, you come forward. Make your way to cobra, to whatever extent you can. Exhale, all the way back. So let's continue. Move according to your condition. Pull with your hands as your chest comes, as your hips come between the hands. Pull back, hips between the hands, head high or forward. 2 more. Last one. And back in the child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. All fatigue. So let's come onto our backs now. So in this exercise, on an inhale, we're extending the arms and the legs fully. Exhale. Tuck. Bring the knees right up. And bring the forehead towards the knees, or touch the knees with your forehead if you can. And continue. Inhale, exhale. In, out. In, out with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lengthen as much as you can. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Slow body flop. Inhale. Exhale. Remove all fatigue. Next exercise, very similar, except you're holding a breath on the tuck. So inhale, reach out, hold the breath, tuck. Exhale, relax. And again, inhale, stretch. Hold the breath, tuck. Release. Inhale. Hold the breath. Release, exhale. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath, tuck. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Hold the breath, make yourself as small as possible. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath, tuck. Release. 2 more. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath, tuck. Release. Last time. Inhale, stretch. Hold the breath. Knees to the chest. Forehead to the knees. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. So we're going to come up now. So come up any which way you like. Come to a standing position. We will continue now with sun salutations, putting it all together now that the body's a little bit warmer. Okay, so stand at the top of the mat. Bring the hands together to the heart center. Remember again that better than practice and even better than meditation is to renounce all the fruits of your actions. So let's move together as one to stay in that collective mind. Raise the arms up. Fold down over the legs. Don't worry too much about the breath. Move the body in a way that keeps the breath nice and steady. Back with the right foot into a lunge. Come into high plank. Lower knees, chest and chin down. Elbows close to the body. Inhale, glide forward between your arms. Cobra pose. Head back. Roll over the toes. Back into downward facing dog. Right foot steps to the hands. If you need, lower the left knee. Use your right hand to assist the foot between the hands. Or bring it forward as much as you can. Then bring the back foot in to meet the front foot. Press the body against the legs. Head down. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Inhale, raise your arms over the head. Go down. Bend your knees if you need to bring your chest onto your thighs. Left foot back into a lunge. Drop the hips right down. Come into plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Glide between your arms into cobra. Shoulders back, neck long. Roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Right foot. Bow to the legs. Come all the way up. Return home. Good. And again, reach up. Go down. Right foot back. Move with steadiness and ease and grace. Allow the breath to carry you through the postures. Come forward into the cobra. Roll over the toes, over into downward dog. Right foot again, steps to the hands. Remember, modify according to your condition. Feet come together. Body against the legs, head down. Come up, standing. Return home, Pranamasana. And again. Go down. Left foot back. Hips all the way forward, close to the front heel, into high plank. Down we go. Pull with your hands, propel the body forward, cobra. Over the toes, Adho Mukha Savasana, down dog. Left foot steps between the hands. Right foot joins. Come up, standing salute. Hands back to the heart. Each pose, each movement, try to reflect surrender, a sense of offering. Try to make every pose an expression of an offering. Come forward and up into cobra. Back into downward facing dog. Right foot steps front, left foot joins. Body against the legs, head down. Come all the way up. Hands back to the heart. Left side. Go down. Left foot back. Into a deep lunge. Into the plank now. Immediately down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Chest down. And come forward and up into cobra. Adho Mukha Savasana. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps. And then the right foot follows. Bow to the legs once again. Come all the way up. Return home. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, remove all fatigue. Let go of all expectations and all attachments to the results. Now come forward, hinge forward, bend the knees. You can bring your chest onto your thighs. Take hold of your opposite elbows either in front of your knees, or if you want, hug the body to the legs by holding the elbows, opposite elbows behind the knees. Just try to get your chest to come forward towards the knees, and then, depending on your flexibility, use your body to push your legs further back. If you're very flexible, your seat might come directly over the heels and the legs straighten all the way. And then just continue to try to imagine your chest going beyond the knees, eventually the top of the head just touching the tops of your feet. Close the body in. And come into silence and stillness. Now bring the hands down to the ground, step back into the plank, lower onto the belly. Inhale, come up halfway, And then from here, we're just going to float the hands up so that the forearms are floating about 1 inch off the ground. Raise the legs up, charge the body. Really charge the legs, pull the shoulders back, and extend the head forward. So activate all the muscles in the body. Inhale, extend the arms back. Pull the hands back as far as you can. Again, lengthen the back of the neck by reaching the top of the head forward. Exhale, relax, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Keeping the legs on the ground this time. Interlace the fingers, or if that's too much for your shoulders, you can keep your hands apart. Inhale, we're just going to lift up. Chest, exhale, back down. Again, inhale, lift, and down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Bring the legs closer together so the inner legs are touching. Inhale, push into your hands, lift the chest up off the mat, and bring the forearms forward so the elbows are underneath the shoulders, this Sphinx pose. Pull the floor towards you at the same time, propel the chest forward. And then drop the shoulders down as though there are weights resting on your shoulders. And imagine you're being encased in stone, the lower body very heavy feeling from the hips down. Push into the hands, lift the elbows up off the mat. If you can, you start to extend the arms and start to curve the spine like a C. Bring the head back so the throat opens up. Try not to lose your neck. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And if you want, you can start to slide your hands back, coming up a little bit higher, but keeping your hips on the ground. Go to the extent that you can. Maybe one more time. If you want to pull your hands towards the hips, come up higher. From here, tuck the chin in, soften the elbows, bend the toes under, make your way back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, pull the hips back. Exhale, just allow the space from the hips to the hands to just sag like a hammock. So allow the chest to come towards the ground. And just bounce a little bit, trying to get the underarms closer to the ground. Top of the head coming to touch or towards the ground as well. And we're going to bring the left foot forward to the hand. Spin the back heel in so the back foot is flat. Come up halfway. So the body's coming up halfway, your hips level with the knee. Reach the arms forward. Get as much extension as you can from the back foot right up to the fingertips and pull your body right up to warrior one. Take the head behind the hands. Gaze up in the space between your hands. Express devotion in the pose. If you want, bring your hands together so the index fingers form like the tip of a sword. Reach up high, extend. Good. Now press the front knee straight. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Pull the hands down, inhale, lift through the chest, bring the head back. Exhale, come forward, halfway. So if your heels start to lift up, you can slide your right foot in a little bit, and then just start to come in pyramid pose. Pull the left hip back as you inhale. Exhale, try to get your chest on a thigh. If you need to bend your left knee a little bit, go ahead and do so. And just slide your hands further back beyond the seat. Keep the hips back as the head comes forward. Back and neck stays long. If this is easy for you, Bend the left knee a little bit more, slide the right foot back, humble warrior. So just slide your body to the right so your shoulder comes the inside of the left knee, and then bring the head down towards the ground. Pull the hips back. Press into the feet as though you're stretching a mat between your feet. Inhale, come up halfway. Bring the hands down to the ground for balance, and then just walk your hands between your feet. So you're facing now the long edge of the mat, your feet are parallel. Take your hands to the hips, press into your hips, and come up to standing. Good, so from here, you just slide your hands back behind you on the seat, pull down on the seat, push the hips forward. Inhale, lift through the chest, lots of weight in the feet. Exhale, if you feel comfortable, allow the head to drop back. So you're rolling the thighs outwards, rolling the shins inwards. Pulling on the seat so that you create no folds in the lower back region. All the skin is smooth back there. Now press into the seat again, pull down, inhale, lift through the chest, come back up. Good, from here we're hinging forward so the body's level to the ground. Once again, bring the hands in between the feet. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide leg forward bend. So from here you can just take your hands to the shins, press against the shins, and then start to pull the body in towards the legs so that the body comes between the legs. If you're more flexible, you can take your fingers, press down onto the fingers with the outside edges of the feet. Try to keep the seat high, then this inner spiral, the spiral in the legs, thighs rolling outwards, shins rolling the other way. One more breath, bring the seat up a little bit more. Pull the body in a little bit further. Inhale, come up halfway. Bring your hands to the hips and come all the way back up. Push into your hips, come back to standing, and then spin your left foot around, facing forward. Again, drop into the lunge. Slide the right foot back, Virabhadrasana 2. Extend the arms out to the side. Be powerful and strong like the warrior. One more breath, reach. And from here, just spin on the back foot, bring the hands down on the ground, lower the back knee down. Slide your left foot in, inhale, come up. We're coming into twist here. So basic twist, just press the left hand into the seat, pull down at the same time, like you lengthen the spine with that pull down action. Reach the right arm up. Exhale, take the hand to the outside knee, push it to the right as you turn to the left. If that's very easy for you, you can do the deeper one with the elbow to the outside of the thigh. Join the hands together. Inhale, push the chest up higher towards the thumbs. Exhale, take the left shoulder back. If you know other variations for those who are more advanced, go ahead into them. Such as the bind. Release from the pose. Come back into easy warrior 2. Same pose as before, but your knees on the ground. Shoulders down, arms long. Then just circle the hands down to the ground. Step back into plank position. Lower knees, chest and chin to the ground. Glide forward between your arms, coming up into cobra once again. Shoulders down, head high. Try to settle into stillness with the mind. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften. Look to the hands. Bring the right foot between the hands. Again, slide your foot forward if it doesn't make it all the way there. Spin the back heel in, toes pointing out, foot flat. Inhale, come up halfway. Even at the hips, right hip moves back. Extend the arms forward. So body's not resting on your thigh. You're actively pulling up and forward. And then all the way up into Virabhadrasana 1. Arms up, and if you like, option to bring the fingertips together. Bring the head back, express complete surrender. Exhale, drop through the seat a little bit more, try to get your hips to the height of the knee. Now, swing the arms down, interlace the fingers, push into the front foot to get the front knee straight if you want. Move the left heel in a little bit and to the left so you have a little bit of distance between the feet horizontally. Inhale, lift through the chest, bring the head back. Exhale, come forward, pyramid pose. Keep the right hip back. Again, bend the right knee if you need to. Rest your chest on the thigh. Pull the hips back. As you inhale, extend the head forward. Exhale, go down a little bit deeper into the pose. Use the body to push into the front leg to get the back of the leg to release a little bit. Keep sliding your hands back further beyond the seat. If you want to go further into humble warrior, come forward, slide your left foot back a little bit, bend the front knee a little bit more to a right angle, and then just allow your body to slip to the inside, to the left. The shoulder comes to the inside of the knee. Inhale, come up halfway, bring the hands down onto the ground, and then again, walk your hands towards the left so that your hands are between the feet and your feet are parallel. Bring your hands to the hips, push into your hips, come all the way up. Slide your hands behind the body, place your hands on the seat, pull down, use the hands to just curl the tail under. Lift through the chest and bring your head back. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring your knees forward over the toes. Roll the thighs outwards. Roll the shins inwards. Practice according to your condition. Pull down on the seat. Lift through the heart. Come back up. Exhale again. Hinge forward. Come up halfway or forward halfway. Hands on the floor, and then go into Prasarita Padottanasana. You can do the same one as before, just holding the backs of the legs and pulling the body in, or hands can come on the ground, slide your fingertips back behind your heels. Your arms will eventually come into a right angle, and then bring the head down between your feet. Couple more breaths here. As you inhale, pull the hips back, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards, engage the legs. Exhale, pull your body in a little bit deeper. Inhale, come up halfway, place the hands on the hips, press into your hips as you come all the way up. Turn to face forward, left, right foot in front. Warrior 2. If you have open hips, slide your left foot out a little bit more, lower your stance. Be strong and powerful like the warrior. Good. And from here, we're going to circle the hands down, hips and shoulders forward, lower the left knee down. Slide the right foot back, coming into genuflect position, into the twist. Left arm up. Right hand on the seat and twist to the right. Again, the modification or the variation that you like to do. Elbows to the outside of the thigh perhaps. Push the right hand to the left. Try to get your body higher than the thigh. If your hands are closer to the shoulder, keep pushing the right hand into the left until the center of the chest comes behind the thumbs. Again, whichever variation you did the first time, do the same thing. One more breath. Pull the right hip back, extend through the head. Exhale, so you can get a little bit more rotation. And release. Come back into easy warrior 2. Arms extended. And then take the hands down to the ground. Come back into plank position. Lower knees, chest and chin to the ground. Glide forward into the cobra. Lose yourself in the pose. Back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, you can walk or jump your feet to the hands. If you're jumping, lift your heels, bend your knees, look between the hands, and land your feet lightly. And then, Utkatasana, fierce pose. Bring the seat back, bring the arms forward, the belly on the thighs, and then actively pull the belly up off the thighs. Keep the seat back, charge the legs, squeezing the inner legs together or towards one another. Be fierce in the pose. Don't change anything about the mindset. It stays calm all throughout. Inhale, come all the way up. Interlace the fingers, press the heels, your palms up. Lift up off your heels. Push into the roots of your toes. If you fall, just come right back up. Imagine trying to push the ceiling right through the roof. Lower the heels down. Bring the hands back to the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. We'll do one balanced pose, just tree pose, Vrikshasana. Standing on your left foot first, bring the right knee up. Just bring the knee in towards the body first. Drop the right hip so that the right side of the body is not getting all crunched up. And then from here, you place your foot where it's appropriate. If you can get your heel right at the roots of the body, then do this. Sorry, that didn't work. If you need to bring it lower, you just slide your foot down, just not against the inner knee. So either, if you're having trouble balancing, keep your toes on the ground. If you want to do your lotus, go ahead. Bring your knee up, heel to the front of the left hip, and then just press the foot against the hip crease. You can either hold the foot, or if you can, you just allow the knee to drop down towards the ground, and you bring your hands to the heart center. Just gaze beyond the tip of the nose. As you inhale, rise up taller. Keep the chest high. Imagine you're just trying to come up towards the sun. If you want, bring your arms up over the head. Stretch it up. You can bring your head behind the arms a little bit. Gaze up at a point on the ceiling. One more breath, concentrate on steadiness. Slowly lower back down. Bring the hands back down if they were up. Come back onto your both feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. So feel all the way to the body, just descending into the feet. Root down through the foot, which represents your roots. The roots of the tree. Other leg. Bring the left leg up. Try to find a point on the ground to focus on. Something that doesn't move is always helpful, so it doesn't distract you. And then place your foot into your the appropriate position for you. Really press the base of the toes and heels into the inner leg, and just keep on trying to still the mind while finding quietness in the body. Come up with your arms if you like. Keep growing tall like a tree towards the sun. Whatever happens, be unconcerned and unjudging. Just do your best. Bring the hands back down in front of the chest. Release the leg. Good. So now we're going to come to seated position. So we're going to come into a twist here. So Bring the left heel in, fold the right leg back. It's called stag pose. So if you want, you can bring your left knee, your left foot into lotus. If you have a lotus, bring the left knee up towards the shoulder, lean back, press the heel into the thigh, and then pull it in. Knee comes down. Do not force the knee. If it hurts or whatever, you just place your foot in the inseam of the leg. So you want to make it so that both sides of the seat are grounded. If you need to sit higher on something, then do so. Both sides of the seat should be evenly pressing down. So from here, I'll just do this variation. Lift the left arm up, right arm just right against the center of the back, hand right close to the seat. Left hand now passes the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, turn to the right. Keep the back nice and tall. Keep lifting the lower back. Make sure as you exhale, you don't fall back into the hips. Stay nice and extended. Exhale, come back forward. And then from here, we're going to go quickly to the other side. So the right hand comes to the left knee, left hand behind the back. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, turn to the left. Keep pushing the arm into the back of the body. Chest stays wide. Make sure, again, that the right side of the hip doesn't ride up. Coming back on the exhale, lean towards the left, bring the legs out in front, shake them out. Go to the other side, lean to the right, pull the left leg back, and you can either bring the foot again into your stag, bring the left foot out as much as you need to, and sit higher on something if you need to. Alternate variation. If you know how to get into lotus, you go into lotus. So from here, you just go to the left first, raise the right arm up, bring it to the left knee, left hand behind the back, inhale, lift the chest, exhale, turn to the left. Keep breathing down through both sides of the seat, come up higher through the inhale, exhale, twist a little bit more. Exhale, come back to face forward, go to the other side. Right hand now takes the place of the left arm as the left arm comes up. Hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lift through the chest, exhale, twist to the right. Come back to face forward, release the legs, bring them out in front. Hare pose, rabbit pose. So sitting back on your heels, bring the forehead down in front of the knees and just take hold of the heels. And then lift the seat until you roll onto the top of the head. The seat is high. Imagine you're trying to push the belly button right through the lower back. Bring the attention to the space between the eyebrows. Lower the seat back down onto the heels, come up. From here, lean forward so you can bend your toes under, and then sit back, bring your hands onto the heels. So from here, just pushing down straight into the heels, lift your seat up off the heels. Your shoulders can stay back behind the heels if you need to. If you can, you bring your hips forward, so your hips are in the same line as the knees or a little bit forward. Lift the chest, bring the head back. Try to get the chest come up as high as you can. So this is another variation of rabbit pose or hare pose. And then tuck the chin in. Right hand comes to the right side of the seat. Left hand to the left side. Pull on the seat and come up. Once again, lower into child's pose. Head down. Seat on the heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. And make your way up. Take your legs out in front. Lie on your back. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, imagine you're fainting. Relax everything. Just bridge pose. Slide your feet close to the seat, so that when you extend your arms, your fingers might be able to touch your heels. Arms beside the body, palms down, lift the seat up, and then just start to move your arms underneath the body. One shoulder at a time, tuck them under, and then you try to get your chest up as high as you can, as though you're trying to get your chest to look like a wall. If you feel that you can go further, if your knees are a little bit behind the toes or in front of the toes, you just try to push your chest up a little bit higher. Just take the upper back into a deeper curve. Curl the tail under, roll the thigh, just extend through the knees. Just try to get a nice long curve from the top of the top of the chest all the way to the knees. Slowly lower the hips down. Breathe in, breathe out. So from here, we're going to extend the right leg, take the left knee up, and then just squeeze the thigh onto the body. So the knee's close to the shoulder. So as you inhale, now you release the right arm, you extend it over the head, and you push out through the right heel, so you're getting as much length as possible to the right side of the body. As you exhale, you continue to press the thigh, use the left hand to help, pressing into the shin to get the leg to compress the left side of the body a little bit. It's a variation of wind relieving pose. Pull the left hip down. Imagine trying to point the sit bone towards the front end of the mat. And then you take the right hand now to the left knee, and then you just pull the knee all the way over to the right. Extend the left arm. Try to make sure that the back of the shoulder stays flat on the ground. If the front of the shoulder starts to pop up, just extend the arm a little bit more. Come back a little bit with the left knee if you need to, so that your shoulder can stay down, your back of the shoulder. Now really try to get length from the left shoulder all the way down through to the right toes. A nice continuous smooth line. And release that side, come back onto the back, other side. So take the right leg up now, bend the knee, bring the knee onto the shoulder. Once you have that, extend the left arm up. And as you exhale, squeeze your right thigh a little bit deeper in towards the body. Inhale, continue to lengthen through the left side. Now bring the left hand onto the right knee, go into the twist. Left hand comes onto the knee and you pull the knee over to the left all the way, extend the right arm out directly out of the shoulder. And try to find as much distance between the right shoulder and the left toes, all the way down the back of the body. Reach the right arm further out. Keep the fingers further away from the body. And release. Just lie on your back now for Shavasana. Just relax the body. Just Just allow everything to soften, all the muscles. The feet are at least the width of the mat, the feet falling away from one another. The hands beyond the edges of the mat, palms facing up like you're making a gesture of receiving. And this is exactly what you're doing. So imagine you're collecting the best of the best of the universe, you're drawing it into your being. Accept it with complete surrender and gratitude. And know that your own efforts and all your own love and prana, the vital force that you put into this practice that you generated, is going out to reach all beings as well. Imagine it going out to reach all beings. Breathing is nice and slow and easy. Face is relaxed. Leave the body alone. Just observe the mental state and the emotions as though you're the witness to those as well. You're not the body, nor the emotions, nor the mind. Prepare now, in the most gentle way possible, to reconnect with the body. Find the breath. Once again, coming back to the nice steady rhythm, soft breathing, and just allow the rest of the body to wake up. And when you're ready, come back to a seated position, always moving with silence, with reverence, with mindfulness. Once you're seated, back upright, be tall and supreme and still. Honor the highest self within that lives in the right side of the physical heart and the spiritual heart. And all the love that you bring and you give to the highest self, you automatically extend it to all beings. So keep that intention firmly ingrained in your heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine light within. This concludes our practice. Thank you so much. Namaste. morning and have a great rest of the day. And if you're available tomorrow at noon, there's another class going on. So maybe see you then, or on Saturday at 8:30. If not, have a great weekend. Thank you. Thank you, Janique.